Hey guys, HDvee here, and welcome back to a brand new video going over Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. Today's video is actually very exciting because we may have just found out the date that the starter Pokemon evolutions are going to be revealed to us. Fingers crossed anyway, because some information has just been revealed that we're going to go over today. So if you're excited for the video, please do me the honor of hitting that like button down below. Let's try and smash 700 likes, ladies and gentlemen. It really does go a long way in helping out. It helps out a lot more than you think. Make sure to drop a comment down below. What is your favorite starter Pokemon from Sword and Shield so far? I want to see who's in the front runner for the most pick starter. And of course, subscribe as well if you're brand new, and ring that notification bell to get notified whenever we do go live or upload a brand new video. With all of that out of the way though, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the video and find out why the starter evolutions could be revealed on October the 4th. So, starting things off, how do we know this information? Well, Ash and Serena, the Twitter account, basically, I don't know how they get all their information and knowledge, but they do a really good job of it. I'll throw them in the description down below. Definitely want to give them a follow because, like I say, they come up with some really cool information. So they basically said, Pokefan that should be released this month, September the 28th, which is in 8 days. Now, I think that might be a magazine, I'm guessing it is, that contains news about Sword and Shield is getting delayed and will be released on October the 4th instead. Maybe to avoid spoilers about the upcoming new series of the Pokemon anime, which is being revealed on the September the 29th, or about the Sword and Shield game. So this could mean one of two things. The first thing, as it says there, it could just be talking about the new Pokemon anime. So, as we all know, the new anime is being revealed on the 29th of September in 9 days. So, obviously, if they want to put a load of information about the new anime into this, it's not going to work out if they release this a day before the announcement of the anime. So one reason they could be holding this back a little bit is simply just because they want to have the anime revealed and everything about it, whether Ash is going to be in it or the protagonist or whatever, and then it will all be in this magazine here, which is why it gets released a few days later, just to have all the information. And so it could mean that it could be about the Pokemon anime, or it could mean about some information about starter Pokemon or something to do with Sword and Shield, and that's why it's being pushed back again. So obviously we had the starter Pokemon survey thing that came out not too long ago, where, if you didn't know what it is, basically they emailed basically when Sword and Shield was announced, you could opt in to have these emails and stuff, and then one of those emails that got sent out basically said, would you like to see the starter Pokemon before or after the game is released? And then everyone was like, oh, before the game, and that actually ends today. That September the September email thing, that ends today. Like, the time limit for that poll ends today. So what they could be doing is seeing that poll and be like, okay, we've seen this poll, it's ended today on the 20th, so now we're gonna release a star Pokemon. Let's push this back a little bit so we can update it and stuff like that, and put in some more stuff about the star Pokemon. So that could be why it is getting pushed back. As you can see on the magazine here, this is the magazine. So it looks really cool. I mean, I think it's a magazine anyway. It looks like it. I think maybe, I don't know, or like a big poster. But yeah, this is the Pokefan thing. Then this picture, I think that just means that it's being pushed back. I don't know. I can't read Japanese. I am not very good with different languages. But anyway, how do we know it's about the star Pokemon? Well, it's a kind of it's a guesstimate really, and that is because of this tweet here that says, you know what happened last time on October 4th? And the year a new gen got started, they did they released the starter evolutions of all forms of the starter Pokemon revealed in Pokemon Sun and Moon on October the 4th, 2016. So the fact that it got pushed back to October the 4th, and then the last time that the starter Pokemon were released from the last generation was on October the 4th, kind of can make a guesstimate that might be like, oh hey, maybe the starter Pokemon evolutions are actually going to be released on October the 4th, and that's why it's being pushed back. They've had a look at the poll, which obviously, like I say, did end today. They've had a look at the poll and they'll be like, okay, most people want to see the star Pokemon before the game's announced. Let's push back this thing, and then release a trailer about it on the same day. So I feel like, personally, that could be why they pushed it back. But again, they could have pushed it back because of the anime, because it literally could go either way, you know. There's two very good reasons why they pushed it back. Again, one could be the star Pokemon, which is why they're releasing October the 4th, and then the other reason could literally just because the anime's announcement's on the 29th. But it's kind of interesting that they have announced that they're pushing it back on the day that the starter Pokemon poll ends. That's why I'm kind of more inclined to go with the star Pokemon, because they knew the anime announcement was going to be like we got that a couple weeks ago. So if they got the anime announcement then, why wouldn't they then say, oh okay, the anime announcement's on the 29th, let's push it back? Why would they wait 2 weeks to tell us? I think it's just, I think it's more than a coincidence that they're telling us that they're pushing this back on the day that the starter Pokemon poll ends. I don't know, maybe that's just me, and then they're pushing it back coincidentally to the date that the last starter Pokemon got revealed. I don't know, I feel like it's a little bit more than meets the eye, but that's why I feel like it is more towards the starter Pokemon, just simply because they have pushed it back to the date that the last ones got revealed, and like I say, the poll ends today for whether you want to see the starter Pokemon evolutions before or after the game. So I don't know, I feel like it's more than a coincidence. I'll throw the tweet in the description down below so you can take a look at it yourself, because there's some interesting stuff in here. But yeah, I don't know, I guess get your hopes up a little bit more. I mean, we're most likely going to get a trailer at the start of October anyway, but it could potentially have the starter Pokemon evolutions in it. Maybe not the last stages, maybe just the second stage. To be fair, I don't even think they will release the last stages. I think that will just be in the final game. I definitely think they'll release the second stages now, though, just because they've seen, like, everybody, like, most people do want to see them. And like I say, this has been pushed back. It definitely all points towards, like, potentially starter Pokemon evolutions getting revealed on October the 4th. So that's not far either. Like, what day even is October the 4th? It is, so it's not next Friday, it's the Friday after. So 2 weeks today is when they would be announced. So they don't usually release trailers and stuff on a Friday, but hey, we'll have to see. But that's the first portion of the video that I did want to talk about, just because it's very, very exciting, it's very, very interesting. I want to know what you guys think. Do you think it is about the start Pokemon because obviously of the poll and the same day and everything, or do you think it is just because of the anime announcement? I would love to hear what you guys have to say, but that's not all we've got for today's video. I got this little rumor as well that did pop up on Tuesday, on the 17th. And it is not a big rumor, it's just a little one, which is why I wanted to throw it in the end of today's video. But it basically says, Sword and Shield information by Anonymous, just sharing some small details. Eevee gets a Dragon-type evolution called Scaleon with the Sheer Force ability. It evolves by at least having reached level 5 in Dynamax level, which is, I guess, a new form of evolution, a new way of evolving a Pokemon. Obviously, the video we did yesterday, that rumor said we weren't getting any new evolutions, but Eevee was getting a Gigantamax form, and then this rumor says that Eevee's getting a new evolution. You can kind of see how all the different rumors just combat each other, and like, most of them are fake anyway. You know, the only definite leak we've had so far is the Ben Affleck leak. That is the only 110% proof we've had, just because he's got everything right so far. But I don't think there's been like a random little rumor like this has actually come true so far. But you know that one of them will be true one day. So anyway, yeah, apparently Eevee's getting an evolution called Scaleon. I would be 110% down for that. I would love a Dragon type evolution. The next evolution I would love to be is Dragon. And then it says Dynamax level goes up to level 10. Now I do believe this is true. I definitely think there is Dynamax levels. I don't know if it goes up to 10, but I think there are Dynamax levels. The higher the level, the stronger certain max moves and their effects become. I mean, that sounds kind of legit. It makes sense. You know, you're leveling up the Dynamax, it would get stronger as you level up. Then it says Meteodyna. So this is Meteodyna is another Pokemon that just keeps popping up on rumors every single time, and we don't actually know if it's true or not. It's just the person that originally said that Meteodyna is a thing got, I think, Wooloo right, or Yamper right, or something like that. They basically said like a new Pokemon called Wooloo is going to be revealed, and then they said like, oh, and there's also a mythical Pokemon called Meteodyna or something like that. So that's the only reason a lot of people do think this is true, but we've not seen anything about it. It wasn't on the Affleck leak or anything, so I'm not too sure. But it says Meteodyna is a dragon and rock type with levitate. It's fairly curious and follows you around Galar. It's responsible for the Dynamax phenomena. So a lot of people do think Eternatus is responsible for it, and this person says that Meteodyna is responsible for it. Who's responsible for it? We need someone to blame. It's not even like it's a big thing anyway. Like Dynamax, like, it's not a bad thing. Dynamax is a good thing. It makes your Pokemon stronger. So I don't think why is something to blame, you know? I don't know. Some characters mention the hero of Galar and his mobile Pokemon and how they defeat... Oh, his mobile Pokemon. His mobile Pokemon. I've just said that. Wow. His noble Pokemon and how they defeated and sealed away the malevolent Eternatus. Leon is not content with just being champion. He purposely goes out of his way to reawaken Eternatus in order to try and defeat it and be recognized as the new hero of Galar. So not a huge rumor, definitely could be true. There's nothing really in here that would give me any reason to not believe it, but again, there's nothing in here that would give me reason to believe it. So it is just a rumor at the end of the day. Could be true, could be false. Take it with a grain of salt, no idea. Of course, the main part of today's video though was this. Very, very exciting. I'm hoping the starters do get revealed on October the 4th. Like I said, the evidence is right there that they did last year, like the last time generation starters were revealed. They did the evolutions on October the 4th. They've pushed this back to October the 4th. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But that is going to be everything for today's video. So if you did enjoy, please do drop a like down below. It really does help out. Let's try and smash 700 likes. Make sure to drop a comment down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this, and of course the rumor. Subscribe as well if you're brand new. We do daily Pokemon content on the channel. With all of that out of the way though, thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your Friday, and until next time, peace.